Vancouver, Washington is wet. We're in the Pacific Northwest, over 150 miles south of Seattle and just north of Portland, Oregon. Statistically speaking, we actually get more rainfall per year on average than does Seattle. We have clay-rich soil here, which can make water drainage a challenge. As a realtor, I've seen lots of homes with either a current water drainage issue or a past one that's been corrected or mitigated. Most water issues are correctable. If you're new to this region, don't necessarily let a drainage issue or some standing water in a lawn necessarily stop you from purchasing a great home. You'll just need to have it evaluated so that you know the extent of the issue, what the probable solution is, as well as the cost. A sump pump may be needed to pump water out underneath your crawl space or basement. A footing drain can collect and channel water away before it reaches your foundation. A French drain can be used to collect and direct water away from a specific wet area of a yard. Existing clay-rich soil in the yard can be removed and replaced with a different type of soil that has better drainage. Most of the time, you don't have to rip out your entire yard to correct the issue, unless of course you do. We have standing and pooling water in multiple areas of our front yard and water that leaks into our garage during periods of heavy rain. Our entire front lawn will be removed to the depth of 4 to 5 inches, along with this ineffective drain that was put in recently. A French drain will be added, and then sand, and then a specific soil on top of that that's excellent for drainage. Then mulch and grass seeds. The back of the house and the side of the house in the southeast corner will have a French drain installed to collect and move water away from the foundation before it has a chance to move into the garage. The small cracks in the foundation will also be properly sealed for extra protection. We previously had one of these cracks sealed, but water is still getting in. All drains will connect to the existing system in place that exits water via hole in the curb and into the street. After hiring and paying 2 other people to do Band-Aids that didn't work, we're hiring a reputable drainage company for the permanent solution. We're removing our entire front yard and landscaping, but that was our choice as we saw an opportunity to remove older shrubs that were planted too close to the house and river rock that we never really liked. We could have just removed the lawn and kept the landscaping that we have, but we decided on a fresh start. Day 1 recap. Our lawn is gone. They started over on this side by removing the 2 large shrubs in the rhododendron family, removing the river rock, and tearing down the planter box that was there. Then they removed the lawn, the old shrubs against that wall. There was a planter box there that I was sitting on in the previous video, made out of retaining wall blocks that is gone. All of the shrubs along the street are gone. Couple of things, a couple of sprinklers got broken, but that's to be expected. So now we can go around the back and just kind of show what happened there. So in the back, we have the crack in the foundation wall over there that is getting water into our garage, right? So the correction for that is to put a French drain here before the walkway and then one immediately after, with the goal to catch the water before it gets there. The crack is also going to be sealed from the inside of the garage, so that will also be dealt with. And this connects in to the existing downspout line that goes to the street. Over here on the side, we get a lot of water that just comes off of the roof. And so they've put another extension here that connects in. And so when we're done with the whole project, we're gonna have to get a gutter company to come out here and put a gutter, but that all hooks in now. Oh, hey, another sprinkler head. So that all hooks in, which goes out to the street. Unfortunately, they did not leave me the keys to the Kubota. So here is the finished project. They removed those 4 inches of dirt, and then after that they dug for a French drain. So there's a French drain along here, and then they cut out a hole in the curb for it to drain at. Then there's river sand, and then another type of like sandy soil mix grass seeds were scattered, and then turf mulch was placed down. I'm definitely going to be re-landscaping and adding some cool stuff up there and maybe some interesting lights that project onto the plants. But I want to let all of this grow in first and see what we've got before doing anything else. And the drainage company that we hired has a 5-year guarantee on their work. So I'll definitely be filming a 6 months to 1 year follow-up to see how things are going. Here is where the 2 French drains were added, and the goal is that this one or this one will catch any water coming from this way before it has a chance to get to our garage foundation wall. So this was a crack that was actively leaking during periods of heavy rain. It has additionally been sealed, and pond liner is behind the dirt and mulch just as an added protection. So both of these connect into our existing downspout rain drain system. Okay, so finally getting this work done. So we've been here for 6 years and have had these issues the entire time, right? Is gonna allow us to have greater enjoyment out of our property. So I'm hoping that we will be able to sit on the lawn in summertime and not get wet, right? Also, the repairs that we had done to the foundation walls around the garage and also the drainages put in there are gonna protect and prevent from any future damage there. These types of improvements are absolutely going to affect our resale value, and any future buyer is gonna have peace of mind knowing that those problems were already addressed, prevented, and taken care of.